What's up, guys? Welcome to brobeatz. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some quick guitar melodies. With that being said, let's get into the question of the day, which is, if you could delete one style of music from existence, which one would it be? Leave your answer down in the comment section down below. Let's hop into the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're at 140 BPM. This is the guitar. Okay. So let's grab in a scale real quick and let's do an A minor because it's all the white notes. So let's go in here. And this will be pretty simple. So pretty much it'll just be like a basic bass line and then a simple top melody. But I'll warn you, when you make stuff like this, or when you make these guitar melodies that are super quick to make, it will sound kind of bad because there's like, it's not really fleshed out. So you have to kind of add bass notes and stuff as you go through. So first thing you want to do is just start with the chord. It could be something like this. If you want to make it suspended, you can. I think this might be too high. Let's pull that down, right? And we're not necessarily on the root, which is the A minor, but I'm just doing this because just to show that you don't actually have to use the root all the time, right? I kind of messed up the grid here. So you can kind of use this as a bass line if you wanted to, right? It doesn't really matter as long as it's all in harmony, okay? So what we're gonna do up here, what we're gonna do is pretty much take this note and pull this up. So now this is going to be kind of our melody. So all you have to do for this one is make a chord upward and downward, and now you have some placements or some notes for your melody. So now you can move this over. Yeah, kind of be careful with the velocity with some of these VSTs. And then we could probably dip down. And then I want to add another note. So what we're going to do is you can pretty much make a chord upward or downward. Okay, because you see it's all in harmony. Let's make one upward. And I just want to add some other tones in there, and I'm going to just slide them over. Right, so I like that. Let's move this over. And also, if you wanted to add another bass note real quick, you can see that this chord, right, we started with a suspended. Remember, you can use any note in here. So if you wanted to make this a major, you could use this as like another bass note as well. But you know, let's just keep this simple. And then I'm gonna clean this up by deleting this F, but remember we have this still. And then we just want to make some variation. Doesn't even need to be anything crazy actually. Let's just do this. And matter of fact, let's pull that up. Right, so we just pulled this up and we added an E. So that's all we did that was different. Oops. Okay, so that is our basic melody here. So now what we're gonna do is add some bass just to make this sound a lot more full, and then we'll just add like variation, I guess, on this side. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our bass line here. So we just gotta remember those same notes that we had. So remember we started with suspended. So it would be like this, right? And then you just want to kind of use your ear a bit. And I guess if you wanted to, you could repeat it. But if you want this to kind of be usable, you could use that extra note. Remember, this is just a part of our chord, our little range here. We started off with a suspended, and this is at a major. So we can still kind of use some of these notes. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna pull this over so we can use it. So now what we're gonna do is make a second half, but just change the melody up because obviously you don't want it to be super repetitive. All right, so now we're just gonna add some variations so it's not repetitive. So we're gonna copy this over, and then we're just gonna rewrite the beginning of these melodies here. I'm gonna just zoom in slightly, and then we can just rewrite these. So remember we had our suspended chord, so we're gonna take this note, pull it up, and we can use that as like our little note. And we can add maybe like, try that. Okay, I like that a lot better. And then over here, same thing. And then we could just put this note where this is. I'm gonna take this G and pull that up so we have like just something that's different at the end. Okay, I like that. So lastly, what we can do is just add our little sound, and I usually just put in a synth or like a pad, just to give it a little bit more depth. So now we can play the whole thing all together. All right, and of course you can add effects and you can do a lot more than this, but this is supposed to be like a quick setup. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.